I just decided to sack off college altogether in the end, especially now I got Soph. To be honest, didn't really want to go in the first place, but the vicar was just trying to push me into it, basically just trying to live his dream through me. And anyway, he's latched onto Kerry now, and he's leeching the life out of her, and she can't see how toxic he is.
So the trick is to just get drowning like that.
It's been an interesting few months, actually. I've been spending a lot more time with Kerry, which is great. She's come on leaps and bounds with regard to her outlook on life.
Oh, who been looking after them runners? They're absolutely fucked.
Well,
sorry for swearing.
Kerry.
Because I've changed massively since you've been here last. Because I've reformed myself. So I've been hanging out with the vicar and that, and he's sort of taught me the way of the world. Like, how to be kind to others and treat people the way I would want to be treated. This is marvellous.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Some people will always be scared of me, and I can't change that no matter how nice I am. But there's a balance to be had between being nice and being feared. Like Dr. Bernardo's, he was just too nice and not feared. So he just got overrun by orphans and everyone just took the piss.
Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about!
Just a bit less power now.
Well, exactly, you got it.
If I meet it in the middle, then I'll get there.
Yeah.
What's this?
All right. I was playing a bit of golf.
Why?
It's fun. That was mental though, wasn't it?
That was very good indeed. Curtin, it's so good to see you.
Vicar, Sophie, Vicar.
Hi, Sophie. Lovely to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too, Vicar.
So, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good. Probably the best I've been in a long time.
Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Well, that's brilliant. I'm so happy for you both.
Curtin's always gone on about you, Vicar.
No, is he? But you know,
not.
Curtin, you can pop in any time to see me for a cup of tea and a catch-up.
Don't really like tea.
Well, just a catch-up then.
Don't really like catching up, it's not my thing.
Well, I'm running Secret Cinema Club on Thursday, if you two wanted to come. We're doing Greece. It should be fun.
Oh, I love Greece.
Oh, so
That's
do
my
I.
favourite. Yeah, we love to.
Oh, would you? That would be great. Well, you should definitely come.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Great.
All right, yeah.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah. And you, Sophie. That's great. But if you want to pop in before then, Curtin, you know where I am.
Yeah. Sticky your nose in everyone's business.
No, but he seems really nice.
Yeah, because he's a sociopath, that's what they want you to think. It's all just an act.
I just watched this video of this girl doing a random act of kindness on YouTube. She basically paid for this old man shopping at the till. And this old man was like about 90 years old. And he's so fucking old, like you can see through his skin. And he just starts bawling his eyes out. He's like, you're fucking joking me, this ain't fucking real life. I just thought, I want to make someone feel like that. Because that's what I would do. What? What?
Why have all the clothes been ironed and folded up all my desk?
As a random act of kindness.
And the what?
As a random act of kindness.
I tell you what would be a random act of kindness. You wiping your ass properly, so I don't have to smooth shite out your knickers every time I do a bloody wash.
I don't know what she's talking about, because I do wipe my ass properly. Okay?
So, if you want to learn how to drive, Curtin, you first need to learn how a car works.
No, I don't.
So, I'm just going to pop the hood up like this.
Vicar, this is really not necessary. Just because I eat toast doesn't mean I need to know how a toaster works.
Now that's the sort of arrogance that'll get you killed on the motorway, mate.
Right, so this is the coolant reservoir tank. Curtin, you listen?
Yes.
Curtin can't stand learning anything new from anyone. Like, he's sort of got to figure it out himself first.
Here is the oil.
Right.
And this is the dipstick.
Yeah, I know you are, but what's that?
This one time, I was trying to show him how to get past level 5 on Theme Hospital, and he ended up throwing a Muller corner at me, and it hit me right there, and I actually still have the scar there. Look, I don't know if you can see it. And ironically, the corner of the Muller corner hit me right in the corner of my cornea. And I was standing in the corner of the room when it happened. I mean, spooky or what?
This is going to be a brilliant day. I cannot wait to get my hands on that wheel.
Oh, good.
Can I drive us to Airfield?
No, Curtin, you can drive when we get there. Right. I've just got to quickly pop round to June's.
James, why? I can't stand that woman.
I won't come in if that's okay.
Well, I've just got to return a sprinklers I borrowed from her.
Can't you just do it on the way back?
Well, no, because she's quite insistent she needs it now. She's opening her garden to the public tomorrow.
I beg your pardon?
She's doing one of those open garden things.
I beg your pardon?
She's doing one of those open garden things, you know.
Do you hear this?
I already knew, but I didn't say anything because I knew you'd react like this.
She's got some nerve, isn't she? Like her garden is that good. Do you know what? That makes my blood absolutely boil.
Why?
It's just the sheer arrogance of it.
It is arrogant in a way.
Well, I'm sorry, I disagree. I think it's a lovely thing to do. June has a lovely garden.
Unbelievable.
Oh, 50p she's charging.
She's charging? What's the money going towards?
Her garden.
Her garden, her garden.
Right, sprinkler, please, Curtin. Thanks. Thank you. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I am absolutely... Look how much I'm shaking with rage, Care.
I cannot believe she is charging admission like it's a fucking Eden project.
That's despicable. She is ghastly, that woman. Look at her.
Do you know what?
What?
One of my earliest ever memories, right, is I was at the open air pool, and I was in the changing rooms, and June was in there, right, and her towel dropped for like a second. I actually saw her pubes. And they were like really long and wiry, and I remember thinking at the time, they looked exactly like the roots on a parsnip.
You know I went to Bristol to see Jacob.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the only reason I was there. I also met the Archbishop.
Right.
Yes, I met him to discuss me moving parish to Bristol.
Right. And what does that mean?
Well, it would mean I would be leaving the village to take up a new parish in Bristol.
Leaving the village? Why?
I just feel it's a good time for a new challenge.
I think that's a really bad idea.
Yeah, that seems utter madness to me.
Look, I know it won't be easy, but my job is not to stay comfortable, and much as I love it here with you all, I need to help people.
I don't quite know what to say to that.
But you've got everything you need here.
Who's decided this?
Well, it's the Archbishop who decides it,
Archbishop?
but also
Who
with
even
my...
is the Archbishop? I've never heard of the Archbishop before until today, and then you're dancing to the sound of his flute. If the Archbishop told you to kick a dog in the face, would you?
No, but if he asks me to change parish, then yes, I would.
That's terrifying.
You're like a Sims character to the Archbishop. He can pick you up and plonk you down wherever he likes you. You just go along with it.
What about us? What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're both mature enough for me to go.
No, we're not. Especially her.
I am me, and I know I am not mature, am I?
She's not mature.
Well, I think you are mature.
I'm not.
What about Len? She's going to leave Len to shrivel up and die?
Len will be fine.
No, he might be fine in the body, he's not in the head. He's one of these people that when somebody he loves leaves, they die.
Look, things will continue because there will be a handover to a new vicar, and I will make
I
sure
don't want a new
that
vicar. Did you want a new vicar?
No, I don't want a new vicar.
Well, then let's not have a new vicar.
Look, I know it's not easy to hear.
Here's the
this,
deal.
It's a bit sooner than...
You can have your little parish in Bristol or whatever, but you stay in the village here to live and you just commute to Bristol.
That's a fair deal.
That's very fair.
That is fair. You've got to give it to him.
Look, much as I would love to stay in the village, and I really would, commuting just isn't practical, so I'm afraid I'm in no position to negotiate.
Well, do you know what? I've seen this coming for a long time, actually. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner, you know. Your ability just to drop everything like it never mattered or existed is baffling. And actually, you're good at it, and you've turned it into an art form, and we walked right into that. Pulling the wool over our eyes since the very first day you got here. Well, do you know what? Good luck with it all. Hope it works out for you. Care, do you want to say anything? Did you know about this as well? Is this all a thing that's been going on for a long time?
Just leave it, Curtin, come on.
No.
Just go.
We can have it out now.
Come on.
Let down by a lot of you.
I knew they would find it hard hearing the news, but hopefully over time they'll be able to process this news and understand why I've made the decision I made.
I would rather kill him than let another parish have him.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
If we can't have him, then I don't want anyone to have him.
I don't even want his family to have him.
If he thinks it's going to be all hugs and kisses and fairy wells, then he's lost the plot, because we ain't going to make it easy for him.
No way.
You know, especially when he's just prepared to piss everything up the wall like a piss artist. He has no idea what Bristol's like. He thinks it's going to be all lollipops and candy lanes, but it's not. It's all just smackheads and knife crime.
So I've just been to my dad's, but he wasn't there because his girlfriend Sandra kicked him out, and he's living in a caravan at the moment. I'm just going to be there for him no matter what, just like he's been there for me. Even though that has been hard for him to be there for me, to be fair, because he has darts on a Wednesday and Skittles on a Thursday. And the weekends are right off because he likes his me time.
I needed the toilet, right? I was desperate because I'd had 4 pints down the keepers.
Yeah.
So I went in the bushes by the ladies' tennis club, and some meddling old tar only goes and calls the police and said I'm peeping on her. And I was aroused. I weren't aroused, just well endowed.
Yeah.
You can't shoot a man for being well endowed, Care.
No.
Now they're pressing charges. Sandra's kicked me out. The darts team don't want to know. I went in the pub yesterday. They all turned their back on me. Even Alan.
Even Alan?
Well, I've some bloody tatters, Care. Absolute tatters. I'm in this bloody caravan without a pot to piss in. It's just malicious lies, that's all it is. They're jealous of what God gave me downstairs.
Yeah.
And now I got nothing left.
He got me, Dad.
Nothing left. I peeped once in 78 and I didn't like it. I didn't like it one slice.
No.
And I vowed to myself to never peep again.
Yeah.
Well, tell a lie, I peeped just once more, just to make sure I didn't like it. That was in 89 and I didn't like it that time neither. I mean, I'm a milkman by trade, Care. Don't you think I got better things to do?
It's all right, Dad. The truth has to out.
No, it don't, Care. The next thing you know, you'll get a call from the police who say they've got CCTV footage that absolutely nails you and your DNA all over a tennis racket cover. I'm sorry, Care, but it's an absolute stitch-up.
It's all right. I'll look after you, Dad. Oi!
Ah, leave it, Care. Leave it. It's only Alan.
Bloody Alan. Fucking little snake.
So basically, Slogster's going to have his date with Kaylee just before my date with her, which actually works in my favour because he'll be setting the bar very, very low. And by the time I get there, I'll be like knight in shining armour, and she'll be like the damsel in distress, and she'll just come running into my arms. And if I have to, I will punch him, just to make sure Kaylee knows she's safe. But that'll be easy, because it'll be like punching a turkey. Or any other flightless bird. That's sweet, isn't it? That reminds me of Kaylee, because he looks so cute. Oh, here he comes, slithering in, snake in the grass. Thing is with Kaylee, yeah, is that she's got to accept I'm damaged goods. And we will have to take it slow, but time does heal even the most cruelest of hearts. I'm not saying I've got a cruel heart, but If she ain't willing to take me as I am, rather than the monster I've become, then she can literally just jog on back to the sea with all the other fish, because I don't care. God, you still haven't made your mind up. Jeez. It's just a date, mate. That's all it is. Not meeting the Queen. Me and Katie, we're like Beauty and the Beast, yeah? And I'm like the Beast, because the Beast has got massive trust issues with being fucked over massive in the past, yeah? And Slugs is like Gaston. No, he's worse than Gaston. He's like Gaston's fat, horrible little sidekick that follows him around everywhere. God, Care. I watched the most fucked up thing last night.
What?
It was this real-life documentary, yeah, about this NASA experiment, yeah, where he sent this monkey into space in its own spacecraft. But when it hit a certain altitude, the monkey's head just exploded like a grape. So they sent this other monkey into space in its own spacecraft, and they sorted the altitude problem out. But because the scientists were so obsessed with doing that, they totally forgot to teach the monkey how to navigate its craft. So it just got lost in space for all time. Which I think is far worse, to be fair.
What?
Well, go to sleep then, Sue, rather than shouting down here the whole time, you stupid old bat!
Gary, could you come up there, please?
Oh, well done. Yeah?
Me and Kerry's mum do not see eye to eye. We've had some proper stand-up blazing rows. Actually, just me stand up, she's always in bed. See, I live with my nan, and we like things in a certain way. We like to know where everything is. But Kerry and her mum, they're just like two pigs rolling around in their own muck.
Mum said you got to leave.
What? Why?
Because you called her an old bat.
She is an old bat.
I heard that! Gary, come back to nasty piece of work, he's gonna leave! Now!
You got to leave now, mate.
I heard her. Bye, Sue!
Why ain't that little rat coming here, eating all his food, pebble gas in his bog, and using all the ass one?
I'm still here!
I know!
If you want to have a laugh but also be physically sick, just watch Kerry's mum put her sandals on. It's disgusting. They're like her feet are like 2 blocks of spam, yeah? And watching her try and squeeze them into her Birkenstocks is just... Get your mum to say tomato.
Oh, no, not
Oh,
now.
please. Oh. Please.
Mum!
What?
What's in the BLT?
In a what?
A BLT?
Well, you got your bacon,
Yeah.
and your lettuce,
Yeah.
and you can have onions in it if you want.
Yeah, what else you have?
Well, some people like having chicken instead of the bacon, see?
No, but what's the T stand for?
Tea?
Yeah.
Well, the tea's for tomato.
What?
Tomato.
What?
Tomato.
I can't stop thinking about that monkey.
Yeah, same.
Firstly, Grand Theft Auto 5. We bought that together, so who's going to keep that then?
Well, she can have it during the week and I'll have it at weekends.
Does that work for everyone?
No, not for me. Because I'm not happy with my half of Grand Theft Auto being passed around some crappy halls, like some pig on market day getting scuffed or lost or stolen. I'm not happy with that.
Just have it then.
No, I can't have it because it's not rightfully mine. I believe that maybe we'll have to do some sort of a changeover through either you or a contact centre.
Fine.
Oh, okay then.
There's another thing as well, I just want to say. I've got a POG that I gave to him ages ago. I didn't actually give it, I lent it to him, that I actually need back now.
What pog?
It's a shiny. I lent it to you ages ago and I really want it returned.
Oh my God, this is baffling. Are you not baffled by this? That was probably at school. I've moved house, yeah, 3 times since
I
then.
Now, I
just-
want
I
you two
just
to be
like
on
to
good
say-
terms for when Curtin leaves.
Did you see that sort of behaviour that I'm having to put up with? I'm just asking for my POG to be returned before he fucks off and leaves me all on my own with the Grand Theft Auto to look after. I am being very calm.
Okay, Kerry.
Curtin, will you be able to look for Kerry's pog?
I can look, but I won't find it.
That sort of attitude I've had to put up with for 20 odd years. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and I had to put up with that nagging old Belshaw for 20 odd years.
Oh,
Come on, you two, what
that's
did I
another
just
thing.
say?
I want ownership of the words Belshaw, Wankhorn and Ass Pirate because I made them up. I don't want them being banded around the college with him taking ownership of them because that's not right.
Fine then, I want ownership of the words fuck nut and dick milk.
OK, right,
Fine.
that's enough.
Fine.
I do want that in writing though, by the way.
I actually cannot wait to leave this shithole.
Yeah, and I actually cannot wait for you to leave this shithole.
I had this come through the post, and I got a few concerns about it. Firstly, this guy in the front looks really arrogant. Not the sort of guy I was expecting, if I'm honest.
Well, the big day is approaching, and I can tell Curtin is a little anxious. This morning we had a few Fs and Jeffs flying around, but that's totally understandable as he's on edge.
I ain't joking now, Vicar. This is starting to stress me out a little bit.
Look, Curtin, I'm sure the pattern on the carpets in the classrooms aren't going to be a problem.
How many times do I have to tell you? Swirls on carpets freak me the fuck out. What if I have an epileptic fit? I am feeling lightheaded just thinking about it.
Curtin, I know you're feeling a bit anxious. It's a big step, but it's normal to feel this way.
And another thing, I've been looking at the menu in the cafeteria, yeah? I wonder if you could be so kind in telling me what the fuck is pesto?
So, as I say, he's a bit on edge, but we've had a good chat, and I think he's really looking forward to it again now.
I don't want to be saying this again. If you want to get into Dump Gang headquarters, use the door. That's what it's for. Yeah, I haven't seen Curtin in a while. But I'm doing all right. I got a Dump Gang and we're tight as fuck. You know, it's so simple. All you have to do is go knock, knock. Who's there? Slugs. What's the password? Dump Gang. Can I come in? Yes, you can come in because you did it correctly. You know?
You're right, Kerry.
No, I'm not all right. People just need to start, you know, treating this place with some respect. Who gave Molehill the Hooverback hat? He's banned. He went to the toilet in the office. Give me that now. Everyone, pork chop, get everyone out, please. Use the door. Use the door. Thank you, pork chop.